The golden ratio, the proof that God exists, or is it? I started this YouTube channel because I wanted to post some maths fun facts videos. The first topic I chose was the golden ratio. I know a little bit about it already. Every time I start the chapter patterns and sequences, I tell my students about the golden ratio and the Fibonacci sequence. But before recording the video, I wanted to research some more. And I discovered websites where people claim that the golden ratio is the proof that God exists. One guy is even saying that the government know about it and try to hide it, because when you search the golden ratio on Wikipedia, there is no info about how the golden ratio is found in the human's DNA. Okay, as a mathematician, I have to investigate. The first thing you have to know is the Fibonacci sequence. It is as easy as adding 1 and 1 together. You start with 2 ones and the next term, so the next number, is always created by adding 2 previous ones. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Take 2 of them, 1 plus 2 is 3. The next one, 2 plus 3 is 5. Next one, take 2 previous ones, 3 plus 5 is 8, and so on. That's the Fibonacci sequence, and it is observed everywhere around us. For example, in the ancestors tree of a male bee. But you have to know that female bees develop from fertilized eggs, pretty normal, but male bees, drones, develop from unfertilized eggs. So the queen bee lays an egg, no men are involved, and the female creates the male without the involvement of any other males. So the male bee doesn't have a father, it only has a mother. And then if you just look at the family tree, the mother has 2 parents, it's a female, so a mother and a father. Then all females have 2 parents and all males have just 1 mother. So it is a strange family. A male bee has only 1 mother, 2 grandparents, 2 great-grandmothers, 1 great-grandfather. It doesn't have any sons. It might have some daughters. Does it have a mother-in-law? And now we just have to count how many bees we have in all the generations. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. That's the Fibonacci sequence. I'm not a bee expert, but unfortunately, as far as I know, it is possible that a male bee develops from a fertilized egg, so has 2 parents, and then the whole model is ruined. Also, I have to admit, well, sequences are just nothing else as lists of numbers with a rule to it. So I can take a lot of real-life situations and describe it using not necessarily the Fibonacci sequence, but a sequence. I can take a human being, take its family tree, right? 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 8 great-grandparents, and so on. In all generations, you have a power of 2. I can say, I want to save up 200 pounds each month. Okay, so I will have 200, 400, 600, 800, 1000 every time, every month, 200 more. That's the rule. Add 200 each time. It's an arithmetic sequence. So we can use sequences to describe real-life situations and then calculate, for example, how much money I will have in the future. But the Fibonacci sequence is pretty special because we can observe it everywhere around us. The Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio. I will show you more examples in the next videos. We will investigate if there is a proof using the golden ratio and Fibonacci sequence that God exists.